Let's Chat.
Glad to have you back with us as we spend a few minutes with Chattanooga's best-dressed attorney. Who is that, you might ask? Chattanooga's best-dressed attorney is John Mark Griffin and his friend C. Mark Warren. Warren and Griffin here. Guys, good to see you both.
Great to be here.
A plug out to Bruce Baird. Wow.
Richmond. Yeah.
You know, Bruce, I wear a 46 long, so
I'm Bruce, he's Richmond. So
glad to have you guys here with us, seriously. And first of all, happy holidays to you both. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving and getting fired up for a great Christmas.
Absolutely.
In the news recently, there have been a number of wrecks, including that tragic accident over on Fraser Avenue, which leads us into one of the topics, and that is pedestrian safety.
Sure.
So much of the time, we are not paying attention to automobiles, even motorcycles and regular bicycles all around us. Tell us a little bit about the importance of pedestrian safety.
Well, we've had 17 pedestrian deaths in Chattanooga this year.
Wow.
That's a 225% increase from last year. 17 pedestrian deaths. It's not getting better. And we can all do a better job. Pedestrians can do a better job, drivers can do a better job, and the city of Chattanooga can do a better job.
We're not referring to specific incidents here, but what do you attribute this huge increase to?
Well, there's a number of things. A lot of it is the same rules that we've been preaching about with don't text and drive. The texting and driving is one thing that contributes to it, obviously, the distracted driving. The pedestrians, need to follow the same rules as far as don't text and walk, for example. So distracted driving can lead to, obviously, hitting a pedestrian that's rightfully in a crosswalk or crossing at a corner or in a well-lit area. Same thing for a pedestrian can step out in front of a car at an improper time if they're texting and driving. So some of those same rules, follow the rules of the road, you follow the same type of rules when you're a pedestrian.
And I have seen a couple of instances recently where somebody looked up from geeking away on their phone and they were almost clipped by a car. It's situational awareness that you guys have preached for
once again,
ages.
it's being aware of where you are, cross at the corners. Pedestrians do have the right-of-way at the crosswalk. Corner to corner, there's a crosswalk there. It might be a marked crosswalk or an unmarked crosswalk, but that's a crosswalk. And pedestrians have the right-of-way. And so, and vehicles today are larger. You have bigger, bigger hoods, and so it's harder to see a pedestrian in front of you. And so there's things the city can do too. You can have raised crosswalks. And the raised crosswalk actually elevates the pedestrian where it's more in line of sight with the driver. It also provides a speed bump to slow the traffic down. Speed kills. Speed kills.
And in a number of intersections around town, there are lit signs that say walk, don't walk. They're there for a reason, to make sure that you obey them.
Well, and there's a lot of areas where they have the plastic post, indicating the crosswalks. And, what I've noticed over a period of time, those things get torn down and the city doesn't replace them.
And in the city of Chattanooga, we advocate getting outside. We have bike lanes, we have trails, we have the Ironman, we have the turkey trot. We advocate, we actually push getting people outside to enjoy our beautiful countryside that we have. We should have the same resources that we have on bike lanes put into revamping pedestrian traffic in high pedestrian traffic areas. We have a traffic engineer, John Van Winkle, who is a maestro at doing this. He's excellent. He's been here 37 years. You put Mr. Van Winkle on it, he can fix the problem.
Exactly.
Kind of in that vein is, we promote a pedestrian-friendly city. We need to design our city around pedestrians, traffic around pedestrians, not the other way around. We don't need to be designing designing pedestrians around traffic. We need to design traffic around pedestrians.
And as more and more people move to our wonderful city, this problem, unfortunately, seems to grow. You guys have got a petition that you can sign to help make our city a safer place to live, work, drive, and yes, walk. Check out the Warren and Griffin website if you would. And there it is, warrenandgriffin.com. That's warrenandgriffin.com. You're watching Let's Chat, and we are talking football when we come back.